1. Largest Caribbean island. Cuba is the largest island in the Caribbean, both in terms of area and population. 2. Havana. Havana, the capital of Cuba, is famous for its well-preserved Spanish colonial architecture and vibrant cultural scene. 3. Classic cars. Due to the U.S. embargo, Cuba is known for its vintage American cars from the 1950s, still in use today. 4. Cuban cigars. Cuban cigars are considered among the best in the world, with a long history of craftsmanship. 5. Communist government. Cuba has been a socialist republic since 1959, following the Cuban Revolution led by Fidel Castro. 6. Bay of Pigs. Invasion. In 1961, the U.S. attempted an unsuccessful invasion of Cuba at the Bay of Pigs, which remains a significant event in Cuban history. 7. Rich musical heritage. Cuba is the birthplace of many musical genres, including son, salsa, and mambo, deeply influencing global music. 8. Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro, the leader of the Cuban Revolution, ruled Cuba for nearly 5 decades, making him one of the longest-serving heads of state in history. 9. Cuban literacy campaign. After the revolution, Cuba launched a nationwide literacy campaign, achieving one of the highest literacy rates in the world. 10. Healthcare system. Cuba is known for its high-quality healthcare system and has one of the highest doctor-to-patient ratios globally. 11. Cuban Missile Crisis. In 1962, the Cuban Missile Crisis brought the world to the brink of nuclear war during the Cold War. 12. Tourism. Cuba's tourism industry is thriving, with visitors drawn to its beautiful beaches, historic cities, and cultural experiences. 13. Baseball popularity. Baseball is the most popular sport in Cuba, with a rich history and a strong domestic league. 14. Vinales Valley. The Vinales Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is famous for its stunning landscapes and tobacco farms. 15. Cuban dance. Dances like the rumba, cha-cha-cha, and salsa originated in Cuba and are central to the country's cultural identity. 16. Education system. Cuba's education system is free and compulsory, with a strong emphasis on science and the arts. 17. Cuban cuisine. Cuban food blends Spanish, African, and Caribbean influences, with dishes like ropa vieja, picadillo, and Cuban sandwiches. 18. US-Cuba relations. Relations between the U.S. and Cuba have been historically tense, marked by the embargo, but have seen periods of thawing. 19. Ernest Hemingway. The famous American author Ernest Hemingway lived in Cuba for almost 20 years, writing some of his most famous works there. 20. Tropical climate. Cuba enjoys a tropical climate, with warm temperatures year-round, making it a popular destination for sun-seekers.